Hey guys, it's Tiki Rick. Thank you for joining me today. I appreciate you guys being here. We're going to start out at downtown Disney near the Disneyland Hotel. We're going to check out a couple of things, and I'm going to go to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge for lunch today. There's 4 items I want to try out at Saka's Kettle, so let's go to Saka's Kettle, somewhere I don't really go too often. It's just a small popcorn stand, but we're going to try a couple of things, and it's a beautiful day. We're going to have a great day today, so let's go have some fun. I'm going to start out in downtown Disney because there's the new store open. Nectar Life finally opened. It's a bath and body boutique, so I want to check out what they have there. It's like bath bombs and things, a lot of specialty products and stuff, cosmetics wise. So let's go check out that first, and then we'll head into Disneyland. Also, the Fantastic Four is now available in Tomorrowland to meet. I'd really like to meet H.E.R.B.I. It would be cool to meet other characters from the Fantastic Four, but I really want to meet H.E.R.B.I. especially. Let's see if they have the new sipper. They have the Thing sipper, so you can get that now available in Tomorrowland. They probably have it at other locations too, but I'm sure it's at Galactic Grill, so we'll go check there. Then we'll go to Galaxy's Edge and get some snacks. I think that's the order we'll do things today. And I don't really know what else we'll do today. Not too much. A little bit of new merchandise and stuff too. I think there's some Oogie Boogie stuff at Port Royal, so we'll go to Port Royal, and that'll probably be it today. But it's a warm day. It's about 80 degrees, and it's pretty cool for July though still. It's going to heat up to about 90 degrees later this week, so it is going to get hot, I think, in August and September. This has been a really mild July though. It's actually been really nice. But yeah, let's go have some fun. This is going to be a great day today. So Nectar Life is down here at the end of downtown Disney next to D-Lander. When I looked at this the other day, they were cleaning, but they had all the products out. So I figured it was any day now until this was open. And I was right. So it's open now. I think it opened today, maybe yesterday at the earliest. But this definitely wasn't open on Thursday when I came. And today's a Sunday. So it opened either yesterday or today. Let's go in. We'll look at a couple of items. I'm not going to do the whole store and every product, but we'll just look at a couple of items. It's kind of fun. It's like baked goods themed bath bombs and stuff. They have really weird themes, and I see a lot of animals in the window, a lot of really cute dogs that are like bath bombs in the window or soaps or something. So let's go check out some of the stuff there. So when I first came in, they set me up with this like 3-part hand washing system. You get like a little lather going, and then you get an exfoliating scrub, which smelled really good. That was the yellow one. It's like coconut oil based. Everything here is vegan and cruelty free. It's really nice, and it's all hypoallergenic products too. I'm really impressed. My hands feel amazing right now. They feel very soft. And then at the end, you get this whipped soap right here. They just rub that on your hands, and you get to rinse that off. The water's warm too. You can just stop anytime and wash your hands at the sink in this little station here and treat yourself. I feel like I went to the spa. My hands had a spa day already. It's really nice in here. I love the product so far, so we'll check out some of the stuff. We're going to look at the bath bombs because right now they have buy 2 get 1 free. The donut bath bombs are $12, surprise ring bath bombs are $13, and the waffles are $14. That's a pretty good deal to get buy 2 get 1 free, so let's check out these. These look good enough to eat. It's hard to believe that these are bath bombs. You have different flavors of waffles and you have donuts. That is so cool. It's crazy that these are actually bath bombs. Look at this strawberry one. That is so cute. Ooh, it's glittery. It looks like real whipped cream too. Those are big bath bombs too. I really like this blueberry one. Hidden Mickey. A hidden Mickey. The blueberry one looks like a hidden Mickey. I really like the blue sparkles on there. These are good quality products too. They're all handmade in Vegas in small batches, and then they're shipped out to their other stores. These are really nice products though. Those are so adorable. Here's the donuts here. These ones would be $12 for the donut. Look how cute those are. Oh my gosh. Ooh, they really do look good enough to eat though. Look at like the butter on top and the icing. That is so cool. Oh, here's one with a pat of butter. That is really funny. It actually looks like butter too. That is absolutely hilarious. I have to show you guys some of the dog soaps as well because the dog soaps are so cute. We got to look at those next. Look at this little adorable puppy. Oh my gosh, his face is so precious, but he's made of soap. You wouldn't even know. It looks like a little plush toy, a little stuffed toy. And there's some bath soaks that they sell here. The bath soaks come with a loofah, which is nice. And then they have other bath bombs like that as well in this store. They have this Sweet Treat soap mini bar, and you come here and you grab a jar like this. Let me show you how it works. You grab an empty jar and you fill it with the different soaps. They look like little gummy bears, and you can custom blend your soaps in different scents and stuff. That's a really fun idea. So then you'll end up with a jar like this at the end with all your custom soaps in there, and they really are little gummy bears. That's really funny. Obviously, don't eat any of this stuff. They also have a pre-packaged one here if you don't want to mix your own. Bubble Bear soap minis with coconut oil, cranberry pear scented. Very cool. Okay, all the kitties are going to be $49. The Maltese are going to be $39, and the Labrador puppy soaps are going to be $49. These are all soaps. It's hard to believe that these are soaps. Oh my gosh, I have a chocolate lab at home, and she is my child. She's my favorite thing in the world, and that kind of reminds me of her. They really do look like Labradors. That is so funny. Look at these kitties too. This one kind of reminds me of Mochi from Big Hero 6. So adorable. I cannot believe that these are all made of soap. They are just the cutest things I've ever seen. Wow. They have purple ones over here. Ooh, they even have little macarons. Those macarons look delicious. There's a sugar scrub lavender to go with this. I used that lavender one and it was really nice. It smelled really good. I used that at the sink. They have samples of a lot of the different stuff at the sink, so I'd recommend popping in here. This is really fun in here and it smells really good. They're really, really hospitable here. They're super friendly and super nice. They welcome you and show you how to wash your hands and everything with all their products. And they offer you products and stuff to use as samples. And they ask if you have any questions and stuff. Everybody that works here is super nice, so I'd recommend stopping in here for sure. They also have cupcake soaps, ice cream, donuts. They have a lot of different stuff. Look at these, how amazing these are. These are all just soaps, but they're so amazing. I love that. That looks so good too. I love how they're sparkly and nice. Let's see, are these ones the little, oh, these are pie soaps. These ones are $14 for the slice of pie there. I wonder how long they last. They are very cute though. Look at these little pineapples with their sunglasses on. Very, very cute. These ones look like sea themed, some seashells and a little starfish there. These are really, really well handcrafted. They're just so beautiful. The ice cream cones are really cool too. I love these. Ooh, look at that one. It's got a little waffle and some berries on it. They all look so good. You just want to take a bite out of them.
Since its opening in 1955, it has hosted hundreds of millions of guests from around the world, including presidents, kings, and celebrities. It is the original Disney theme park, created and enjoyed by Walt Disney himself.
I was up at the DVC lounge and I saw Herbie and the Human Torch and the Thing come out. Let's see if we could just say hi to Herbie. There's a line for the characters, but I think Herbie you can just walk up and wave to. He's so adorable and I just want to see him mostly. I like the other characters too, but I'm not going to wait in line for them. I just don't really care to wait in line for that. But I would love to see Herbie. Oh, I can see him. Da, 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 da. I love him. Hello, Herbie. You're doing a great job. Everybody's proud of you, Herbie. I love him. He looks so fantastic. Look how he can just roll. Yeah. Look how he can just roll on that roller ball. That is so cool. Are you singing? Wow, he can laugh too. That is awesome. Yeah, so Herbie doesn't have a line. You can just walk up and interact with him, which is really awesome. The other characters do have a line, but Herbie you can just walk up, so you don't have to wait. I highly recommend doing this. It's really fun talking to him and interacting with him. This is in Tomorrowland by Space Mountain, and it's just such a fun activity to do. I'm not sure how long he'll be here for, since the movie just came out. Maybe for a little bit, but he's an awesome character. You definitely have to come and meet him. How fun. And there's the Thing and the Human Torch over there. Wow, their costumes are really awesome. I love that. That looks like the Thing. That is just so awesome. That's so cool to see them in Tomorrowland. I'm kind of surprised they're not in Avengers Campus, but they're over here at Tomorrowland, which is really cool too. I truly cannot believe that he can stabilize himself and stay balanced on that little ball. That is the coolest mechanism ever. That is just amazing that he can actually do that and prop himself up. He is really maneuverable too. Like, he can really move around. He has a good range of motion and everything. I just can't believe he's stabilized. He's singing. I can't believe he can stabilize himself like that. That is really impressive technology. Herby is just adorable. You have to come and meet him. Look at him, he's gonna roll away. He's not out all the time, but they switch characters. So like Mr. Fantastic and the Invisible Woman will come out pretty soon, and then Herby will probably go take a break too. They switch out characters, but you can find him here for sure. That's so funny. The Human Torch and the Thing are talking to Herby. They're actually over here interacting with him, having a whole conversation. That is so funny. I can't hear what they're saying though. I love their costumes. Those are fantastic. Herby's laugh is so cute. I want to take him home with me. He is just amazing. I'm so glad we got to meet Herby today. This is just so cool. Da 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 da. I love when he does that. Da 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 da. They should have like confetti come out when he does that. Amazing. Bye. Bye, Herby. It was great to meet you. Hello and goodbye. So just an update on Star Tours. This is closed for a long time, actually. This is going to reopen on September 5th. So if you're here in August, you will not be able to ride Star Tours. Just an FYI, just for planning ahead. August is going to be such a fun month, though. Halloween starts in like 3 weeks. That's crazy that Halloween already starts. But yeah, Star Tours will be available September 5th. So just don't plan on riding it anytime in August. All right, we're gonna go into Galaxy's Edge next. We're gonna go to the Black Spire Outpost there and go to the popcorn stand, that Saka's Kettle. So let's go try a couple of popcorns, and I'm gonna get a drink as well there. I went to Saka's Kettle in the Black Spire Outpost, and they don't have mobile order there, but there's never really a line. I don't think I've ever seen a line of people there. They really just have a couple of drinks and some popcorn. There's not a lot of items available, so it doesn't get busy. Sometimes they have some hot food selections. They don't have any hot savory food right now. One time I got those empanadas there, or the sambusas. Those were pretty good, but they do have a sweet option, and I have not tried this. This came out back in May, I believe. This is the Black Spire Waffle. It just says waffle with sugar clusters on it. It reminds me of a Belgian waffle, and it comes on a little popsicle stick so that it's easy to eat, and I think that's kind of fun. Unfortunately, they don't carry maple syrup there. I don't think there's anywhere in Star Wars land to get maple syrup, but I think this would be good with syrup. I like syrup on my waffles. I just love syrup in general, and I think this would be good, but I know Belgian waffles you don't eat with syrup, so maybe it's sweeter than a normal waffle. I know it does have the sugar clusters. It doesn't look like a lot of sugar clusters on there, but you can see visible sugar clusters here and there, so I'm hoping that saves it. It looks like a nice crispy waffle. It really depends on the freshness of this. I think that's gonna have to do with the quality mainly. If this was made a long time ago and then it sat in the warmer for a long time, it's gonna be pretty soggy, but it feels fairly crispy. It almost feels too crispy, so it could be stale. It could have been sitting there for a long time. But let's try it. I'm still excited to give it a go. I've been wanting to try this one. We're also gonna get 2 other things from Saka's Kettle, but I'm gonna come back and get those because the other thing I got right now is a slush and it's melting. So I'll come back and do 2 separate orders. That way things aren't melting and sitting around for too long. All right, let's give this a bite here. You know what? That's pretty good. It's a little bit salty, but it's also sweet. It's way sweeter than your normal waffle. Those sugar clusters in there are good. I like that. Mine's not too stale, but it's not the freshest one. I think if I got a fresher one, this would be even more delicious. But that's pretty darn good. I'd get that again. I'd recommend it if you want something kind of fun. It's pretty plain though. There's not like a good flavor profile to it. It's just a plain sweet and slightly salty waffle. I think with a fruit compote, this would be excellent. If they just had a little cup of like raspberry or blackberry jam on the side or strawberry, this would be absolutely amazing. I like waffles with fruit, and I think that's really what it needs. Maybe some fruit and some whipped cream would really elevate this, or at least to have an option where you can pay more to get whipped cream and fruit would be really nice. I also wouldn't mind a little bit of maple syrup on this. I think this would benefit from maple syrup. It's fine on its own though. It's pretty good. It's actually better than I thought it was gonna be. The texture's pretty nice. It's crispy. When you bite into one of those sugar clusters, you get a little bit of crunch there, which is nice. And it actually really reminds me of the croissant from Maurice's Treats, the croissant cookie that's covered in sugar. It's got the same flavor as that, where it's a little bit of a sweet caramelized flavor, but not much else going on to it. Pretty darn plain, but I'd get this one again. I think this is fun to eat. It's kind of fun that it's on a stick and you can just walk around and eat it too in Galaxy's Edge. Ooh, there's a space lizard over here. But it's kind of fun that you can just walk around and enjoy this and take in all the ambiance here in Galaxy's Edge. So Saka's Kettle always has a slushie machine, and they make different slushies. That one like Dothmere slush that I had that one time was so good. It had strawberry on top. It was really, really good, but they don't have that one anymore. This new one that they have, I think it came out in like May, so it's not new, but it's new to me. This one I'm really excited for. It sounds really good. It's a Black Caf Slushie. It's cold brew slushie, chocolate cookie sweet cream, and cream-filled chocolate cookie crumbles. It's got Oreos all over the top, and it's like an Oreo foam on top of it. It's a cold brew, but it's in slushy consistency. They gave me a boba straw for this one too. I'm gonna try to stir it up really good. You always gotta stir the cold brews really, really well here. You wanna make sure they're really well mixed before you sip them. Wow, I love that this has Oreos on top too. I'm really hopeful for this one. I think this one's gonna be very delicious. Wow, how unique too to have a slushy cold brew. These do melt really quick, so you're gonna wanna drink them as soon as you possibly can. Mine hasn't been sitting out for too long, so it's still got the slushy consistency. It's got some ice in there. I think it's nice that it comes with a boba straw because then you can get sips of the Oreo cookie in it, and I think that's gonna be delicious. I kinda like when there's chunks in drinks, something to chew through while you're drinking. I like Oreos, so I like that they put Oreos on this too. All right, let's give this a sip here. I like that. I actually like that a lot. I like this better than the Black Caf Cold Brew from Docking Bay 7. I'm not the biggest fan of the Black Caf Cold Brew, just because to me it just tastes like Nesquik or regular chocolate milk. It's not bad. I like the Cocoa Puffs on it. It's still a good drink, and I do get it from time to time. But I like this one a little better. I really like slushies, and I love the consistency of that slush there. It's good. It just tastes like cookies and cream and cold brew mixed together. It's not overly sweet. It's got a very strong coffee flavor, which is actually nice. I was wondering because of the slushy consistency if it would be more watery and icy, but it definitely tastes strongly like cold brew, so that's nice. I really like that cream topper on there. The cookies and cream on top is excellent. Usually with the Black Caf Cold Brew, I'll ask for no ice so that you can eat the cereal, because otherwise the cereal mixes with the ice. But this is nice that it's blended and you don't have to ask for it with no ice, and it allows you to get the cookie pieces in the sips. Having the boba straw is really good. I think that was a smart choice on their part, because you do get the Oreo cookies sucked up through the straw, and I love crunching through those. That is really good. I like that a lot. I definitely think you should try this one. I highly recommend it. It's a fun, unique kind of drink. It's kind of fun to have a non-fruit flavored slushie. Everybody knows blue raspberry and cherry slushies, but you don't see coffee slushies very often, and I think that's really fun for the adults. This is good though. If you like cookies and cream, you're gonna enjoy this. The topping reminds me of cookies and cream and whipped cream mixed together, so it adds a sweetness to it, but it's not overly sweet. I really enjoy this drink, and this is great on a hot day. It's refreshing and not too sweet for a hot day too, so you gotta try this one out. You're gonna like it. I went back to Saka's Kettle and I got 2 more items, and I was delightfully surprised. I thought I was getting 2 popcorns because I read the description pretty quick, but then when I went back up there and read the menu in more detail, I was like, oh, it's actual corn. One of them's popcorn, but the other is actual corn. So I take back what I said before about them not having a savory hot dish. They do have a savory hot dish right now, and I'm really excited for it. This is like space esquites. It looks really, really good. If you like elote or esquites like I do, I think you're really gonna enjoy this. I think I'm going to really enjoy this. You can't go wrong with corn, and this is not canned corn. It's either fresh or frozen corn. I can tell looking at it right away. This is the Huttese Spiced Cheese Kernels. Cheesy white corn, 4 chili rub sprinkled on top. And the 4 chili seasoning looks really, really good on top. And it comes out of a hot dish. They have it on like a warmer and they scoop it out. It's $6.49. And I think that's a generous portion. It weighs a lot. It's very dense. There's a lot of it in this little cup. So it looks like a small cup, but it's got quite a bit of corn in there. Like probably about 1.5 cups of corn, which is nice. Like that's pretty good. I can see some green bell peppers or some chilies in there as well, which is gonna add some flavor to it. It's got the 4 chili seasoning on top, which I think is gonna be great. I love esquites, so I think I'm really gonna like this. Space esquites, that's what I'm gonna refer to it as, because that's what it is. All right, let's give this a bite. Ooh, it's really hot too. It's really nice and warm. Oh, I am so excited for this. I thought it just said popcorn when I was reading the description at home, so I was assuming I was getting a popcorn. I did get 1 popcorn though, but I didn't read that it just said sweet corn. I thought it said like popped corn. All right, let's give this a bite. That is really good. It's really sweet. It's really cheesy. It's super savory. That is really delicious. That's even better than I thought it was gonna be. Be careful with that 4 chili seasoning on top. Don't get a big spoonful of that because it's very hot. It's meant to be kind of mixed in, so I would recommend mixing that in so you don't get all the spiciness in one bite. I got a big bite of that, and it's hot. It's nice. It's really flavorful. It's kind of like ground up red chili flakes. If you like chili flakes, you're gonna enjoy that seasoning on top. This is super good. I'm shocked that this came from a little popcorn stand like Cat Saka's Kettle. That is good. I think it's also got some mayonnaise in it, like esquites and elote would, because it's got like a creamy consistency, not just the cheese. I think there's a little bit more to it. I think it's cheese and mayonnaise if I had to guess, but I'm not 100% sure on that. It's really sweet. The green peppers in there are nice. They add a little bit of a bite to it. Man, that is delicious. Let me give it one more bite here. I love corn, so I think I like that more than most people would. It's got a nice level of heat to it, and I really like that. A lot of things at Disneyland are not spicy at all, even if they say they're spicy. This has a nice, warm, slow burn to it, and a little bite to your tongue when you first eat it. I really like the spice level of this. I think this is really delicious. For $6.49, you gotta try this one out. You're getting a lot of corn there too. It's a nice snack-sized portion, but if you got a couple of items, you can make this a meal. I mean, this is a pretty good portion. If you got this in a waffle, you'd be pretty full for the time being, at least. I like this one. I'd get this again. I'd recommend it. It's really creamy, really cheesy. If you love corn like I do, you're gonna love this one. Wow, that is delicious. Unexpectedly good. Space esquites. At the DVC Tiki event the other day, I had the dill seasoning on popcorn and I loved it. But I remembered that Cat Saka's Kettle also has dill seasoning popcorn, and I've never tried this here before. I love popcorn and I love pickles, so I know I'm gonna enjoy this one. They refer to this as the Lyseed Popped Grains with dill pickle seasoning. Lyseed Popped Grains, I guess, are what they have in space instead of popcorn. It's got tons of seasoning on it. I can see the seasoning absolutely coating the top. It looks like they're really heavy-handed with that dill pickle seasoning. This looks good though, and it's super buttery. Let's give this a try. It's saltier than your normal popcorn, but it's really delicious. I like that a lot. It's got a really heavy dill pickle seasoning. I think it's the same seasoning I had at the DVC event at the Disneyland Hotel for the Tiki Mug release the other day. Make sure you have some water on hand for this one though. It's very, very salty. It's almost too salty, but I like the flavor of it a lot. It definitely tastes like dill pickle. You're gonna have to love dill pickle to enjoy this. It's got a ton of seasoning on it. Luckily with this one, I brought some plastic bags today so I can save this for later. I'll just take this home with me and eat it, but it's really buttery. It's really good. Let me try it one more time here. It's fresh popcorn and it definitely tastes like dill pickles. So how can you go wrong with that? It's buttery, it's salty, it's savory. This is also a very good snack. This one was $7.99. I'd recommend this though. It's a very good snack to try out. You're gonna like all this stuff that I had at Cat Saka's Kettle today. I hardly ever go to Cat Saka's Kettle, so I figured I'd just try all 4 items at once that I haven't tried, and that'll be a majority of our day and a majority of this video. But this has been fun. I love sitting in Star Wars. I'm in this little special area where they only have 3 tables, and I love sitting back here. You can get shade too back here. A lot of the tables don't have shade, but these 3 all have their own umbrella, which is really, really nice. So you can get shade here. It's fun though. You can see characters go by. I can see Kylo Ren behind me. I've seen Luke Skywalker walk by a couple of times, and you're right where the ramp is, where the characters walk by too, by the Black Spire outpost. So it's a really good people watching and character watching spot in general. I just love being in Galaxy's Edge. I think it really feels so immersive here. It's such a great break from reality, and the music here is phenomenal. I'm gonna sit here for a while and just enjoy this because I'm really digging the vibes today, the space vibes. We got a lot of good stuff though. I'm excited we tried this out today. I'd recommend everything that I got. Look at this little space hummingbird that landed right here. Wow, he is so tiny and so cute. He's just hanging out with me while I eat my lunch. Space hummingbirds look just like Earth hummingbirds. I love them. Look at his little face. Oh my gosh, he is so teeny tiny. I love hummingbirds. I love birds in general, but I really love hummingbirds. That is cool. He's really staying here for a long time too. I'm surprised to see him. Hello, little hummingbird. You are adorable. Keep doing a great job. Everyone's proud of you. See how I was saying this is a good spot to watch characters? Boba Fett has graced us with his presence. Look at him. He's just interacting with everyone and talking to them. It's pretty cool to see him though. It's nice to be able to just eat and watch Star Wars life go by. Like, you really feel like you're immersed in this universe. It's really cool. A really cool part of the galaxy to be in. Rise of the Resistance says it's a 35-minute wait. It's so not busy today. Even 35 minutes is good, but it's more of like a 15-minute, 20-minute wait. The entire outdoor queue is empty and everybody's just walking into the cave. Look at this. There's no one out here in the queue. That is crazy. Wow, you hardly ever see it like this. This summer has been so nice crowds-wise. I'm really appreciating the low crowds. It's been awesome. Next up is Port Royal. We're gonna go look at 2 new Oogie Boogie items if I can find those. They've been coming out with a lot of Nightmare Before Christmas merchandise, and I love that. Halloween is coming very soon here. Okay, I did find one of the new items for Oogie Boogie, but the other one is sold out, so we're going to have to go to World of Disney. They also have it in the Emporium, so one of the two. I did hear World of Disney had it today, though, so we'll head there after this, or a little later today at some point. We'll definitely go there. These are listed as tan. Tan is $19.99. These are little plastic Oogie Boogie earrings. Those are fun. If you like Halloween and Oogie Boogie, those are really fun earrings. I like those a lot. These are at Port Royal. You can find them here. I don't know if you can find them at any other gift shops. I think they're unique to Port Royal, but those are really fun. I like those. We'll go check World of Disney and see if we can find the other Oogie Boogie character bag I was looking for. I'm gonna take the train around. Just sounds like a nice day to ride the train. Ooh, the breeze feels really good. We're gonna go behind the Haunted Mansion, New Orleans Square I got on.
Enjoying Winnie the Pooh, Jagger, Louis the Alligator, and other beloved critters on their fun-filled adventure.
Well, I never made it back to World of Disney to look at the Oogie Boogie bag, but we'll do that next time. I'm always back all the time. I'm back every couple of days, so we'll have something to look forward to then. I do want to see that character bag, though, because I really like the character bags. I actually went to Trader Sam's with my friend because she wanted to get the tiki mug tonight, and I wanted dinner. I like Trader Sam's a lot, so I wanted to eat some dinner here. When we first got there, it was weird. There was no one on the patio. I don't think I've ever seen that. We actually requested to sit outside instead of inside because it's just nice outside. It's really peaceful. There's Hawaiian music. Inside's fun, but it's very chaotic inside and loud. So I wanted to sit outside, and there were so many open tables. It was weird. We were the only ones seated for a long time, actually, and the food is always delicious. I went with a kids meal because I really like the kids meal there. I think the kids meal is absolutely delicious and filling. It's $12 for the teriyaki bowl. That's what I always get. You get 2 slices of pineapple, you get some rice, some chicken, and you get teriyaki sauce, and you get a lot of rice, actually, quite a bit of rice, and you get broccoli too. It feels like a really well-rounded and pretty healthy meal, and it's very filling. I really love eating that one. I eat it all the time, and I really like it. You can't always get a kids meal at the sit-down version. Sometimes you have to order that to go, and I understand. Some waiters don't want to serve kids meals to adults, but I asked her if she was okay with it, our waitress, and she was totally fine with that. So I really appreciate being able to order the kids meal. That was nice. It was a really good dinner, though, and my friend got the mug. It was just nice. We sat there for a couple of hours and just really enjoyed our dinner. It was such a nice ambiance, such nice music. They had live music tonight too, actually, which is a really nice touch. So that was really cool. I think that's the last thing I'm going to do for today, but that was a lot of fun, though. I feel like I did a lot of fun things today. I really, really liked meeting Herbie. I think Herbie is so interactive and so fun. You have to do that. That is just so cute. He can talk, but like robot talk. You can understand what he's saying, though, for sure. And he has quite a few little phrases and interactions that he can do with you. He was so cool. Disney really put in money into this Fantastic Four stuff. The costumes were phenomenal. I can't believe how much money they spent on this. The costumes were very realistic and really awesome to see. It was a really cool experience. That Herbie robot must have cost them a lot of money to develop. I cannot believe he can stabilize himself on that little roller ball and roll around. That was really impressive. I'm seriously blown away. I've seen a lot of animatronics and a lot of Disney robots. That's one of the best Disney robots I've I've ever seen. He could do a lot more than Wally, and I love Wally, no offense to Wally, but Herbie's got him beat. I mean, that was really, really cool. I'm so glad we got to do that today. You can meet Herbie without having to wait in line, but the other characters you do need to wait in line for. We didn't get to see Mr. Fantastic or the Invisible Woman. They weren't out when I was around, but I did get to see the Human Torch and the Thing, which was really cool. The Thing's costume was absolutely amazing. And going to Cat Saka's Kettle was something out of the ordinary for us. I don't usually do Cat Saka's Kettle, so I wanted to try all the stuff there that I hadn't tried before, and it was really good. That pickle popcorn is absolutely delicious. I've had it in my backpack today in a plastic bag, so I've been snacking on that through the day. That was really good pickle popcorn. Very, very salty, but it was really good. It was buttery and savory. I really like the Black Caf Slush. I think the consistency of the slush mixed with the cookie and cream foam on top is awesome. That was really, really good. I'd recommend trying that. If you like Black Caf in general, if you like cold brews and coffee, I think you're gonna like that. It was sweet, but it wasn't sickly sweet, and I like that one a lot. And I love the slushy consistency with that. That was good. The corn was awesome though. It was sweet. It was very spicy. I was surprised at how spicy it was. I liked it a lot, but if you don't like spice, don't even try to get that one. It was really hot, surprisingly, but I really liked that. It was creamy, it was cheesy, it was sweet. It just tasted delicious. I really enjoyed eating that. And the waffle was pretty plain, but it was better than I expected it to be, that's for sure. I liked the crystals of sugar in it. It was crunchy, it was sweet. It wasn't very sweet. It was a pretty plain waffle, but it was sweet enough. I liked it. I think it'd be better with a little fruit jam or a little syrup on the side, but it was a good waffle, and it's something fun to walk around and eat. But thank you guys. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you guys had a great day. I had a fantastic time today. Thanks again, and I will see you guys real soon.